Alright. Let's get back up out of here. I don't believe there's anything else down here, but I could most certainly be forgetting something. This will take us to a slightly different area, which we have not seen yet. We're on a different part of the map totally, but that portal that we came through on the other side would have taken us over here eventually to this little number, which is a pain in the ass. We'll deal with that momentarily. First of all, though, I'd like to go over here where there's a whole bunch of levers. Now, you can kind of hear there's kind of a click noise to that, which is different from normal. So find the ones that click, and eventually you'll open this. Nice new secret for us, which gives us the Assassin's Dagger. A wave blade slender dagger that only the most vile of the Lizardmen assassins dare to use. Well, either the most vile of the Lizardmen or you just have to be a human, so we're going to be using that. This thing is really awesome. It gives us 15 attack power, 10 accuracy, a little less speed since we're moving down from 20 to 17. But here's the cool part. It allows us to drain life from targets to heal ourselves. That is a nice weapon. We're going to leave this other dagger here because we do not need it anymore. It was a nice dagger while it lasted, but it is unnecessary now. I do not have any need for it. Go back here and basically show that it's the same place. We would have come here eventually anyway. So, it's all good. Eventually, everything works out in the end, you know? Alright. Now, to tackle this. The whole idea of this is to block this so that you do not fall into the pits below. That is the same room where that ogre was. We might have smashed what I believe was a spider down there, so we didn't get to fight that, but you know what? I'll live without it. Now you might have noticed this while I was turning in circles, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, maybe not. Try to grab it. There we go. Alright, so this is another Brace of Fortitude, just like the one that we gave to Vicky earlier. However, this time around, I'm going to be giving it to Mr. Click Click. It may increase his food consumption, but he's already got -10 from this, and he consumes food slower than anyone else. And this will give him some extra strength, which is really nice, and he doesn't need poison resistance. And we really don't need poison resistance in general anymore, as far as I'm concerned. However, we could use another torch. That would be kind of nice. Let's see here. Pull this torch from Garrett. Slowly remove all the torches from him. I think I'll also go ahead and put this bone amulet on him so he can carry those around. Now for this one, we need to get a little secret button that is over on that wall. You can just barely see it from over here. However, it is also going to open this door over here and make our life very difficult because what is about to come out of there. So be ready for a fight. And I was completely on the wrong button there. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Ow. Alright, we are getting out of here as fast as we can. Because I do not want to fight them all in a small room like that. That is going to end very badly for me. I can't believe I got a flurry of slashes when he was just about to die. Not really a good time to do that. This guy should be dead pretty soon here. Too bad he won't come down this way. That would make it a little bit easier. There he goes. Alright, I think while I'm over on this side, I'm going to head back to the Crystal of Life real quick, since we're so close to it anyhow. Remember, this portal doesn't take you to the right spot, so go through one more time and you'll be back again. And we can hit up the Crystal of Life, which is just around the corner. Pretty easy to get to. They have a really nice placement for the Crystal of Life in this level as far as I'm concerned. Makes it a lot easier to go back and hit it up if you need it to heal. Especially if you've gotten diseased and all that kind of stuff. Alright. Let's get ourselves across this one more time. And we are out of here. Awesome. Alright. Let's see what we got through the next door here. I imagine something that can die against poison, so we'll work with it. Is that something on the ground? No, it wasn't. So you might recognize this room from earlier. This is the other side of that room where we came through the portal. So we have no need of going down that pit again. We will continue on. Let's see here. I think I'll head on over this way. Ooh, that sounds dangerous. Hi there. We'll just move on back. Avoid getting hit. Come on, buddy. I know you want to come over here. Seriously? I thought he would be dead after that. Of course I would get the flurry again. Alright. We will explore over this way for just a minute, since we are waiting for that that to clear up after that guardian was killed. Why, hello, random tentacle beast. You shouldn't be that hard. Nope. You are pretty easy now. Alright. More clearing up to do. That's the one problem with that attack, is you have to wait for it to clear up after every attack. So here we have a flail, which will give 25 attack power, -5 accuracy, 10 speed, and obviously we don't have anyone with mace skill, so not worth our time. But it's there, in case you need it. Go ahead and rest up for a second here. Regain some of our capability to shoot with Mr. Glick. Otherwise, he's fairly useless. He doesn't have the ability to shoot much of anything without his spells. Not a good thing. Alright. Whoa! Looks like we have disturbed some guardians down here. For whatever reason. Don't know exactly where they managed to come from. But he seems a little bit confused on how to get to us. Wow. He went down real fast. Anyway. I can open this door to get out of here. Alright. Let's see. Looks like I went around that entire area. So we're going to go on over this way. And here are the stairs down to level 8. But we're not going there yet. We are not done. I think I'm actually going to move these skulls over to Garrett's, as I think he's got a little more capability to handle the weights compared to her at the moment. We'll switch things around, make sure that the weight is equaled out. And here we have this. This is an iron door puzzle. Basically, the gist of this is these things will shoot out, and if they hit, then you're warped out of the room. So the entire puzzle for this iron door is to basically block every single one of these things that are going to come down. This is not particularly easy, but I'm going to do my best, and hopefully I will manage to get it. I always like to get back towards the center of the room because I feel it gives me a better chance of blocking these things. Holy crap. Wow. I can't believe I did that on my first try. That was pretty epic. Alright, and we have the chitin boots, which are the last piece of the chitin armor. So if you put this all of this chitin armor on either one of your characters, they will immediately give you an achievement for that. So that's kind of cool, but I don't care. Doesn't matter to me right now. So the many layers of insect shells provide a good protection for the feet. We'll go ahead and give this to her, and I believe they weigh a little bit less than our current boots, which is nice. And we also see a scroll of enchant fire arrow, which we don't need because 1, we don't have enough to do it, 2, we don't have arrows, and 3, I can remember it on my own. Alright, now we've got a nice little pit right here, which we are going to do some falling down. This place has nothing, sadly, but you know what? I really like mapping things out, so that is what I do. This will take you back to the other side, and we could go down the stairs, but we are not done yet. There is still a little bit more to get done here, which I believe is right here. So here we have this nice little thing. You might hear it slightly in the background. We can go on through here, and there is another secret for us. This is an alternate route to go down to level 8. There is an important reason for going down to level 8 through this way instead of the other way, which I'll talk about later when we're actually dealing with level 8. However, I have just noticed that I was silly and forgot to go through here. So we have a little more to do because I was being derpy. This is why it is a good thing for me to have a map, because I would have completely forgotten about that. You know, I'm really good at forgetting things. That's like my key feature as a person. I can forget things really easily. That's probably a bad thing. Okay, doesn't matter. We will get back here. It's not that hard to do. Alright, we are actually almost back as it is. I just need to head down the correct way, if I could do so properly. Alright. We can also grab a nice little heal over here. Of course I would completely forget about this. You know, I even passed this on a couple of occasions, and I was gonna come back to it. I even showed you the little trap that happens over here, but I completely spaced it out. Alright. This is a little bit of an interesting thing here. So it's going to shoot that there, but we need to have this door open at the same time. I don't believe that you can put an item on this to weigh it down. No, you can't. So you have to weigh it down with yourself. But keep in mind that all that noise going on around you is going to make this quite dangerous when you get this right. So let's go ahead and do this. And get the hell out of here. And also, they can come behind you. Just so you know, I believe this door opens over here as well when you do that. I could be wrong. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. So that's a good thing that this door doesn't open. I couldn't remember if it did or not. But if it did, it would give them a slight advantage on you. Aw, come on. I thought you were going to stick around to shoot a fireball at me. Well, you sure are. I'll let you take that and move back a little bit. Not coming out? No, you certainly aren't. You're not going to make it out alive. Alright. Wait for that to fade, and we'll take care of the last one in here. Come on. Don't you want to come down this way? Just gonna stick over there? There you go. Whoops. He did not let me move. Almost got my guy killed there. Which is definitely not what I was trying to do. Alright, now that we have finished those guys off, we can come on back here and check out a Scroll of Invisibility, which we had seen on level 4, I believe. So for whatever reason, they give us the Scroll of Invisibility 2 times over. I'm not quite sure why that is. But also, we would have missed this, which is the exact reason that I had gotten the extra spellcraft. Because I want to be able to use this staff. It's a nice staff. Of course, it will get rid of our orb here, which is a nice orb and all. But, you know, for the extra power for our Poison Bolt and Poison Cloud spells, that's pretty nice. And we can deal with having torches around. I mean, I'll keep this around for the moment and see if I decide that I'm just going to get rid of the torch and then wield it in both hands. But for the moment, I like the poison staff alone right there. Okay. And in here we have a nice little note. There have been people in these hallways before me, but when I went through this place here, it seems like I was the first to open all the doors and press all the buttons. There has to be some people who oversee the dungeons. Turum. So, Turum is basically talking about the fact that all of these traps and so forth seem to be resets whenever anyone comes down here. It seems like someone must be taking care of this dungeon. Who knows who, but someone seems to be doing it. It's kinda odd. Anyway, now that we are done with that, we can move back to the door over here, which I will cut out real quick so that I am in front of this door, and we will go from there. So a quick note about this door is it will never stay open. Whether you push this button on this side or the rune marking on the other side, it never quite stays open. Anyway, we're heading down to level 8, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.